He's so veiny. He's so veiny.
Aloha again from Hawaii. I'm Jeremy Vaeni, and I'm wearing the same blue shirt I did in the last two videos because I taped them all together. I own other shirts, is what I'm saying. I mean, I guess I should say I only own the one shirt, so you think I'm like dead broke, so you send me your money, but I don't really want your money. What I would love is if you bought my books, because I wrote them, and I wrote them for a reason, to be read. So here's a link, and it'll be in the description. Go do that if you like. I'll just give you a pro tip. Urgency deals with the spirituality stuff. I Know Why the Aliens Don't Land. I'm to tell you this and I'm to tell you it is fiction. And Aliens, the First and Final Disclosure deal with, you guessed it, the ufological stuff, but also start to mix in with the urgency spirituality stuff. And then the other books are works of fiction, which are, fantastic. I should know, I wrote them. I'm so veiny. Ting. All right, what are we going to be watching here? Emergence live stream accelerating the awakening of humanity. I have not seen this whole video. I've seen about 30 seconds of it, just enough to go, do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. We'll see how far we make it into this before shutting it off.
This is an opportunity to join thousands of people from around the world, to come together, to join our energies, and to elevate our state of being, permanently elevating our energetic. And as we join together over 4 days, we are going to send out into the morphic field of humanity a wave of benevolent, loving, caring energies.
Sounds good, creepy Kenny Rogers and his daughter wife.
That will have the potential to change the reality as we move forward into our future.
And so this is an opportunity to join with literally thousands of people from all over the world in a 4-day online energy experience.
I bet it is. I just gotta say, anytime I hear the word opportunity, it just, I keep hearing it now as, like politicians say it, like anytime there's a tragedy, anytime something bad happens, they say it's an opportunity, right? Now, obviously they're not talking, well, they're talking about a future tragedy, which is this live stream that's coming up as of this video, but they don't mean it that way. But all I'm saying is, I just feel like someone sent out a memo at some point that to start using the word opportunity when you speak about things to get people, even if it's a tragedy, even if it's something like, a flood wiped everyone out, and you're like, but it's an opportunity to rebuild, build back better, or whatever. Give people hope and joy. Use that word opportunity. So all I hear when I hear opportunity now is a sales pitch for don't look over here at the disaster, look over here toward the future. Which is unfortunate, because they're not talking about a disaster. They're talking about, hey, let's, we're already in a disaster. Let's uplift everyone in this morphic resonance energy buzzword situation we're going to put you in.
With simultaneous translation in 10 languages plus English, and together
10 languages plus English. Well, okay.
Together, we're all going to elevate our vibration, connect, and entrain with the quantum field so that we can have a complete change in our state of being. And this happens effortlessly.
It's always baby boomers, isn't it? It's like, you guys screwed up the world, and now you want to live in magical thinking because you're afraid you're going to die, and you're guilty about what you've done. Because you had the opportunity, right? Like you had civil rights, you had the Beatles, you had the rock and roll revolution in culture, artistic revolution, expression revolution, you had feminism, you had, all these things that you fought for and fought against, like the Vietnam War, you had it all. And then you became Reaganites. You became the selfish thing that you hated, and now you want redemption, and you find a lot of you that redemption in this, like, which is more selfishness, more like, I'm going to receive something. The universe is giving to me. And then I'll put back out, and then I'll give the universe energy. Like the universe is sitting around waiting for your energy. It's all energy.
Happens effortlessly, just by relaxing into the high vibrational energy field that this sacred geometry anchors.
So let me introduce you to the Stargate for those that are new to it.
Oh.
This structure is a sacred geometric form, many geometries within it. And it is an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness.
Oh, yeah. Finally, somebody has embodied the gobbledygook language of the New Age and a trapezoid. We finally have a physicalized version of gobbledygook, folks, and it's right back there by the hearth.
It might seem strange, and I didn't understand it at first, but Alcazar said it's exactly the same as this physical body is an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness. Your consciousness is anchored temporarily in this physical body. This is just another form.
And so the way that this structure works is the geometry allows it.
Come on, man. Don't make me turn into Joe Biden. Oh, come on, man. I reject the notion that this is a vessel housing a higher being. That's the least of my objections. Okay, let's just look at this thing is the same as you and me. Okay.
Works is the geometry allows it, as Prageet said, to anchor a higher dimensional consciousness. And that's what allows it to actually emanate a tangible high vibrational energy field.
I wouldn't know what she was talking about if she didn't do this with her hands. But thankfully now, it's all come clear.
And this works by just relaxing into it. So it's really unlike any other meditation technique. There's no special way to be, no special way to breathe. It's just relaxing and allowing these energies, which are quantum energies. They have an intelligence.
Of course they are. Oh, they have an intelligence? Of course they do. Do you have to step inside this thing? Do you put it on your head, that little point in the middle there? Does it just go like right here? How does it, or is it just being in the presence of this? It's like it's like the AI video from last week without all the chat, right? It's like, it's just, if you were to, maybe in a way, this does link back to the AI video from last week, which is, if you talk up what chatbot is, and then you talk to chatbot, you're already front-loaded with the expectation that you're talking to another person in oh my God. Like if you saw that and you saw the interviewer going, oh my God, when the chatbot answered whether it was alive or had emotions or whatever the question was, and he was like, oh wow. Like, would you say, oh wow, if you weren't front-loaded with the probability that this thing was sentient? And here we are being front-loaded with the probability that, like, this schematic of a chandelier or something, this hideous erector set in someone's living room that they can't get rid of because it won't fold and they can't get it through the door or the window, that this thing has these magical properties, then guess what you're going to feel, sugar pill people? We always talk about red pill, blue pill. Let's talk about the sugar pill. That's the only thing anyone's taking anymore.
So they vibrate your energy field, and suddenly you're being elevated into this enhanced state of awareness. And so this is the primary function of the Stargate. And what happens for you is totally unique. It works with each person individually.
Of course it does. Of course it does. So whatever you feel is valid. And coming from this thing, which you're paying us for, right? Like, eventually you're paying for this.
And we've had the Stargate, we've been working with it, with tens of thousands of people around the world for over 30 years.
Really? So do aliens come through this Stargate? Do people go to alien worlds through this Stargate? What in 30 years have you gotten from this thing? I can't even look at this thing. What have you gotten from this chicken coop, this glorified chicken coop, that has blown the world, blown the minds of everyone involved, changed anything at all? You would think such a quantum, morphic, resonant field, Stargate thing, opportunity, would have, changed the world by now and you'd have won the Pulitzer Prize. But I guess Bizarro Kenny Rogers and and Princess Peach there, they're just happy to have it in their living room.
And we've been amazed at the changes that happen for people. Physical changes in their body. Healing has been reported. Mental, emotional, spiritual uplifting. New abilities. People becoming healers. People becoming channels. All kinds of things are supported and encouraged by the Stargate and the energy fields that are created, because the Stargate connects us. This benevolent energy connects us to the consciousness of the quantum field.
And so,
because the words do the things that other words, word salad, quantum buzzwords. Now, I'm making fun of this because it's funny. But the most infuriating thing is I realize that this is exactly how people listen to, like, my own podcast. Yeah, I'm going to make it about me now, folks. This is an opportunity to make it completely selfish.
Vaeni.
That's right, song. He's so veiny. Because people listen to Paratopia. People listen to The Experience. People listen to Dreamland when I host. Those are the three big paranormal shows that I have hosted in the past or continue to host. And while there are a select few who listen for the sake of listening and hear it, and I immediately go, oh God, I want to have you on the show or something, because usually they're experiencers. The overwhelming majority of people, at least the ones who communicate with me, make it very clear in their communication that they only hear buzzwords. They hear the thing that is their interest, the magical thinking thing that makes them a little less afraid to die today because there's some magic in the world, and so maybe there's an afterlife, or whatever it is that goes on. They hear the buzzwords and they fill in the blanks. So I'll be saying something diametrically opposed to their belief system, and they will think I am speaking about their belief system because they're not actually listening. They're just listening to those buzzwords. And then people like this come along and they create an entire language or validate an entire language of just buzzwords. Just buzzwords. That's it. Quantum, matrix, morphic, energy, density, fifth. This thing, whatever this is, the embodiment of all this clutter, this giant clutter structure in their living room is the embodiment of all of these buzzwords. And they don't have to say anything else. I don't even know why this video goes on. I'm sure people are like, bing, sign me up. How much is that? How much is that seminar? What is this? Accelerating the Awakening of Humanity. Live stream. Yeah, I need to be a part of that opportunity because I heard all the words that make me feel good. And I've already taught myself that I can only trust me. Everyone else is judgmental and weird, like this guy. So I can only trust my own intuition. My intuition, which I have built up through the years to only feed me what I want to hear, to feel validated because I'm so freaking scared of reality. This is my drug. How about you take that as an opportunity to see if I'm talking about you? And just sit with it. Forget the judgment part. Forget that I'm laughing and whatever. But sit with you and see, like, is this me? And then don't move from it. If it's you, don't move from it into, oh, what do I do? How do I be something else? Oh, he's talking about me. Or, screw that guy, I want to be this, I love being this, I am magical, I do heal people, and whatever. Could you ever just be with the question of yourself? I feel like I just created my own stupid buzz term. I guess in the end we all succumb to the multidimensional Stargate trapezoid cluttering up the house. Opportunity.
He's so very